Hey, Dave Chamberlain here again. I'm with my buddy Matt. I told you guys before, Matt knows his ins and outs on guns and also optics. So we gave you the review on the Ruger All-American rifle, and we want to talk a little bit about the Leupold VX-3i scope. This is what I chose to go with, and give me some of your thoughts on the scope, Matt, after you saw it and you dealt with it a little bit.
Yeah, so this scope is right in the power range of what a hunter likes. You know, we like to have some variability. If our sight that we're looking at is a little bit closer, we like to have that lower level of magnification. And this starts out right at 4.5. But if it's a longer shot, you like to have that higher level of magnification, right around 14. I tend to like that sweet spot of right around 8 to 10. So I'm very pleased with this scope. It gets me right where I want to be. But depending on each person's needs, that you can have a lot of variation there. So that scope really delivers on that. The other thing I really liked about the scope is when I pulled that up and took a look through it the first time, man, was that picture ever clear. Very crisp. And you know, from 50 yards to 100 yards to 150 to 200 to 220 and beyond, just delivered a consistently crisp picture. Keep in mind, that day that we were using it, it was a 85% humidity day. You know, we had a lot of humidity, my glasses were fogging up, but not one time did we have the scope fog up. So I was very, very pleased with that. It really delivered in that type of condition. So I anticipate great things even when the weather gets a little cooler. And so first impressions of this scope were great.
Great, man. I set it up with the Leupold standard bases and then the 1-inch low profile rings, and those just lock in so tight, there's no movement. You're carrying your rifle through the woods. We hunted some thick stuff, and every now and then, without a doubt, your scope is banging off a tree or a tree branch slams it. You let it down from your tree stand gently as you can. It's going to happen. Your scope bangs against the tree at the bottom, and there's just no play whatsoever. You're not going to have in the back of your mind, was my scope bumped? Is it offline now? So no problems there. It's the gold ring series, so you get that lifetime warranty. You spend a good amount of money on a optics product, you want a lifetime warranty. Matt, what else can you tell us about the scope?
A couple things real quick, Dave. The first was, man, this thing was easy to dial in. You know, it was true to its adjustment, and every time, you know, we put it on that piece of paper, it wasn't too much to get it to exactly what we wanted to do, just by making a couple quick clicks, stayed true to what it said it was. The other thing I really liked about this, and this is probably one of my favorite parts after how clear and crisp those lenses were, because I like the eye relief. It was consistent, it was good. I had a good 3 inches of eye relief on that, which is important to me because when we're shooting this 30-06 cartridge, this thing has a little bit of kick to it, and I want to make sure that I've got some space, because, you know, you and I, we've been shooting here in Indiana.
Hey, didn't you have some history of scope bite, though?
I do.
You didn't think I'd mention that, did you?
Well, now that you have, we might as well go ahead and bring it in. So, went hunting in Indiana the first time about 7 years ago, and, you know, for a long time, all we've been able to use is slug guns.
Sure.
And so, yeah, so I made the mistake of getting a little too close to my scope. And when I came out, I definitely had a little bit of ring around the eye. So not to worry here with this Leupold scope, that's going to give us that extra bit of eye relief, so we don't have to worry. When we've got that animal in our sight, we don't have to worry about pulling that trigger and worrying about coming out with a little ring around the eye. We're going to be fine. So really like the eye relief, really like the scope overall. Feel like this is something that I could go in and just feel like I can comfortably bring to the shoulder, get good visual, and take care of business that is there before me. So I like it. Good scope.
One thing I wanted to mention quick, just adjustability. You mentioned it a little bit, Matt, and just easy to grip, easy to turn. You have thick hunting gloves on, no problems there. Just a great feature that Leupold pays attention to the details, and they deliver. So again, I'll be using this gun and this scope on private land this year. New in Indiana, you can use certain rifle cartridges. So I'm looking forward to having it in the field with me, and hopefully I'll be checking back in with some trophy pictures. Thanks for checking out the review.